Black means to aspire and to do it with a lot of resilience on account of history, stereotypes and expectations placed on the Black man. With the history of subjugation of the Black race and slavery, Black people still carry a lot of anger and frustrations on the injustice of the past. However, we can see a change of story because out of that experience has evolved a new generation. After slavery, even our parents and grandparents still experienced discrimination. But now a new generation is evolving. Some of us and our children saw our parents and grandparents facing the same and worse, even as bad as slavery in the institutions of learning. My father, as an associate lecturer at the University of Birmingham in UK, faced a lot of racism in the early 70s. And there was not much he could do about it. But dial down today, he has children and grandchildren who are pressing into excellence because our communities have evolved. And with it, the people in the community has evolved. The country has frontally decided to fight exclusion, discrimination, inequality, and all barriers and walls, struggling and standing against Black aspirations. Growing up in UK, my children who are between 31 and 35 years today, they still faced some little racism. Instead, one of the things I had to be telling them at the time is that don't be violent, don't fight back. Instead, aspire. Aspire and be the best that you can be. There's never an argument against results. Be extraordinary. That extra means no one can put you in the box of the ordinary. I told them no one is ever racist against their doctors, their lawyers, their bankers, and their teachers, or their real estate brokers. So the only way you can beat racism is by aspiring and being the best. When you meet the needs of men and women, irrespective of their color, you earn their respect. This same conversation, I'm sure, happened in many Black homes in modern Britain. And today we see a new crop of Black people embracing the Judeo-Christian values of the United Kingdom and living and letting others live, having the liberty that the British values of democracy, rule of law, tolerance, respect, and individual liberty affords us. There is a new breed of British Black men and women who would rather live in England than any other place on the face of the earth. The Black person who aspires has been given opportunities to grow within the United Kingdom. A true Black British person is not prone to violence and aggression. They are both the combustive emotional state and aggression which lacks reasoning and thought. They know they have evolved. They know the Black race is no longer in slavery, though many still need to unshackle themselves from the slavery of the mind and limitations of the mind. Nelson Mandela, in declaring equality and engrafting all races into post-apartheid Africa, South Africa, gave a model that the whole world followed. His singular act raised up the walls that held the Black race limited in the West. In his being magnanimous to those who incarcerated him for 27 years on account of his fight for equality, he showed the world the way to go. Within months, the equality policy that put in place in South Africa against any kind of inequality, lack of equity, was followed across the world. It became a must in every nation and every company that submits to the Committee of Nations. Like Nelson Mandela rightly said, when he declared his overarching vision for a new South Africa, he said, "Thus shall we live, because we will have created a society which recognizes that all people are born equal, with each entitled to in equal measure to life, to liberty, to prosperity, human rights, and good governance." These same values have guided democracies for years. These same values became the world's values. Like Mandela said, the Black man that has evolved is not looking for superiority. Rather, they seek to have a voice, a contribution, to be a part of the global family, standing with others to give solutions and make a difference. The Black man wants equity, equality, and respect. Like my daughter wrote in her wall during her PhD in neuroscience, the color of my skin does not define the spectrum of my thoughts. I believe that the black race in having most doctors in NHS, the highest number of graduates of any group in the United States, shows that color does not define or limit the spectrum of the thoughts and aspirations of the black man. Many, like myself and my family, are rooted in our identity and love being black. We love living by Judeo-Christian values in the United Kingdom. We celebrate the diversity and the opportunities that being British affords us. We love Britain and all British people with the love of God. Yet we love our nation of origin dearly as well, praying that the nation evolves to a better union where life, liberty, and prosperity can prosper. We are proudly Black Africans, and we are proudly British. My name is TITI Olúwadáre.